I'm going to tell you a story. The worthy you have to understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle. No one is talking to you. Welcome to the cult. We're going to wrap up with the references to the Omen movies with Omen IV The Awakening. There's a fifth one, but I'm not going to get into it. Omen IV The Awakening is a 1991 American supernatural horror television film. Oh, it's a TV film. Directed by Jorge Montese and Dominic Gerard. Written by Brian Taggart from a story by producer Harvey Bernhard and Taggart. The film is the fourth installment in the Omen series and the final installment of the original series. It stars Faye Grant, Michael Woods, Michael Lerner, and Asia Vieira. Its plot follows two attorneys who adopt a young girl, unaware of the fact that she is possibly to possibly succeed Damien Thorne as the Antichrist. Virginia Congressman. Oh, he was a congressman, not a senator. Gene York and his attorney wife Karen, after oh, good lord, she's a Karen. Well, it's not her fault. After I'm pretty sure she didn't try to talk to the manager at any point. Virginia Congressman Gene York and his attorney wife Karen, after numerous failed attempts to have children, go to a nun-owned orphanage where they adopt a child they name Delia from a nun named Sister Yvonne. At first, other than Delia scratching Karen and the later heart attack of the preacher overseeing her baptism, all seems normal. But 7 years later, after the Yorks adopt a Rottweiler and that they name Ryder, Delia starts to display the traits and personality of an increasingly violent and manipulative sociopath. Furthermore, as the family doctor, Dr. Hastings, reveals that she is going through puberty, strange events begin to occur around Delia, including the death of the father of a boy whom she terrorized, Joe Thusen, a new practitioner hired by the Yorks as a nanny to help while Gene runs for the Senate. Oh, he ran for Senate. Okay. Since there's something suspicious about Delia after finding her healing crystals blackened by the girl's touch. Yep, it got to the 90s, they got New Age. Oh my. At the advice of a friend, an aura reader named Noah, Joe takes Delia to a fair where all psychics present sense a feeling of unease brought on by the girl's presence. Joe manages to get Noah to take an aura photograph of Delia before she storms off. But as Noah sees her photograph showing very dark colors, Delia causes a fire that sets the entire fairground ablaze. Though Noah warns her to leave after showing her the photo, Joe attempts to find out why her young charge is so full of negative energy. It is during... Oh, you sweet, 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 sweet summer child, Joe. Oh dear. It is during this investigation that Joe learns of Delia's true identity, but before she can share this information with anyone, she is sent plummeting out of a window by Ryder. Karen, who witnessed the fall, faints from shock and is taken to the hospital where she learns that she is pregnant. Becoming increasingly alarmed and suspicious of her adoptive daughter, Karen turns to her preacher, Father James Madison, for help in understanding what Joe learned of Delia and is told of the Antichrist. 8 months later, after learning that Sister Yvonne mysteriously left the orphanage and that when she and Jean adopted Delia, Karen hires Detective Earl Knight to find Delia's biological parents. Knight's search takes him to Charlotte, North Carolina, where Sister Yvonne now goes by the name of Felicity. He finds her taking part in a bizarre snake-handling ceremony during which Felicity stands in a circle surrounded by venomous rattlesnakes. Earl shows Felicity a recent photograph of Delia and unintentionally causes her to be bitten numerous times. Yeah, unintentional, damn. After speaking to her before she dies, Knight finds clippings in Felicity's trailer relating to Gene in terms of, I guess, him being a senator. Or being a congressman, and unable to return to Virginia, Knight sends Karen... Oh, yeah, that's right. Knight is... Right. Private investigator. Right. Sends Karen a letter of his findings in the mail prior to being killed in a bizarre construction accident. Before his death, he saw with his own eyes what it would look like if the Antichrist won and established the kingdom of perdition. Yeah, Raja Vinaza sucks. It can't not suck. By this time, with her paranoia worsening, Karen has given birth to her son. Alexander is eventually able to leave the hospital and return home to meet the new nanny, Lisa Rosselli. Growing increasingly distrustful of Delia around Alexander while learning of Yvonne and Knight's deaths, Karen receives the latter's letter that details Damien Thorne and reveals that Dr. Hastings is a satanic disciple. Confronting Hastings for answers, Karen learns that Delia is actually Damien's daughter. Yep, saw that coming. And that she is the protector of the new Antichrist. Her twin brother, Alexander, whose embryo was carried inside Delia before being implanted into Karen by Hastings. Gross. That's all I got. Gross. Karen kills Hastings with a scalpel before returning home armed with a gun, where she kills Rosselli, also a satanic disciple. Kill one nanny who's a light witch, replace it with a satanic one. Typical. Only to find Delia waiting for her, holding Alexander and drawing Karen's attention to the 666 symbol clearly displayed on the palm of her brother's hand. Influenced by the baby's power, Karen ends up taking her own life. Afterwards, Jean, Delia, and Alexander attend her funeral. With Jean, none the wiser. What is it with the writers in the Omen series and, like diplomats and, like, a congressman that runs for senator? Like, what is that? And, like, with Damien staring at the camera standing next to the president, the first lady, like, what is that? Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.